Yes, ready, go. I would like to know from the Honorable Minister why, in the matter of the constitution of electricity boards, many of the states have not implemented the provisions of the bill and what the central government have done to ensure that these electricity boards are constituted in all the states as desired in the provisions of the original act. Perhaps it may have been the problem of taxation, which some of the states may have in view while not proceeding with the constitution of the electricity boards. But whatever might be the reason, and even as far as this question of taxation is concerned, the central government may have to lay down some sort of subvention or such other assistance as is found necessary. I think that this matter of the constitution of the electricity boards throughout all the states is of vital importance and should be looked into by the central government to ensure that necessary steps are taken in the remaining states for the constitution of these boards. I would now like to say something about the deferred taxation reserve about which the Honorable Minister yesterday said that the amendment regarding this has been brought forward at the instance of the Federation of Electricity Undertakings. The whole complication arises due to the fact that the provisions of the Income Tax Act and the provisions of the Electricity Supply Act are contradictory to each other. While the Income Tax Act, with an accelerated depreciation in earlier years, results in larger tax relief in the earlier period, and thereby the tax liability of the undertakings is deferred for a future period. The Electricity Supply Act restricts the provision of depreciation to a much lesser degree, and to that extent, the profits of the electricity undertakings in regard to the income tax development and depreciation rates are restricted. That act lays down a smaller depreciation as compared to what is allowed under the Indian Income Tax Act. What has now been done has been put with certain restrictions that it does not really solve the demand that was put forward by the Federation. As a matter of fact, if the electricity undertakings should have been allowed to set aside that reserve for taxation liability for future years out of the profits which they earn year by year, out of the rate increase which they have put into force from time to time. That would have met the needs of the situation. But the clause as it has emerged would rather create more difficulties than solve them, and it has therefore been further represented to the Minister by the Federation of the Electricity Undertakings.